Always question authority. Think for yourself. If someone tells you something so, don't believe them. All men are liars. Remember that. And if they're atheists, you know they're liars. And they're idiots. An apostle, is the one that cleans the toilets if the toilets need to be cleaned. He's the one that washes the disciples' feet, which in this generation, there's no equivalent of washing feet. You know, we're not walking around in sandals on dirty roads, but we do have toilets that need to be cleaned. Now, we are in Matthew chapter 20, verse 17, when James and John, with the help of their mommy, makes an end run, hoping to get James and John to be on the right and left hand of Yeshua when he enters into his kingdom. Now, verse 24, when the other 10 heard what was going on, they were moved with indignation against the two brothers. So Yeshua called them to him and said, you know that the Gentiles have princes that exercise dominion over them. Over them. Nicolaitan. Okay? Exercise dominion, authority over the people. And there are great ones who exercise authority over the princes. But it shall not be so among you. This is not the way we are going to do it. Whosoever will be great among you shall be your minister. Whoever will be a prince among you must be a servant. The Son of Man came not to be ministered to, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many. If you are going to do it in my kingdom, you're going to do it my way. If you don't like it, Peter, you can pack your trash, move to Rome, and become the first pope. Wait. No, it doesn't say that. Okay. But this is what he's talking about. This Nicolaitan, okay, so you've got these princes that exercise authority over the people, and then you've got great ones, the cosmocratorос, the world rulers, who exercise the authority over them. So the people down here are subjected to the people over them. This is what Yeshua hates. He wants to speak to you. He wants to be your head. He doesn't want some other head over you. Whose covering are you under? You're under the covering of the Messiah. That is who your covering is. No unauthorized covering allowed. Yeshua is your head. And when you put another person as your head, you are disdaining your head. This is what I detailed this in the 2-hour video, Who is Your Unauthorized Covering? Exposing the doctrine and the deeds of the Nicolaitans. And see, this is exactly what we've got. I mean, Rome's such a great example. You've got the Pope, and then you've got the people immediately under him that give commands to the College of Cardinals. And then you've got all the way right down to the people, and the ones down here, I mean, in one archdiocese in California, they have over 5,000 registered pedophile priests. And who are they abusing? The laity. Ladies and gentlemen, question authority. Question authority. All of my daughters got in trouble in school for questioning authority. They came home and I gave them a round of applause. Always question authority. Think for yourself. If someone tells you something so, don't believe them. All men are liars. Remember that. And if they're atheists, you know they're liars. And they're idiots. So if you got teachers who are atheists, then you know you're dealing with someone that's, like 3 cans short of a 6-pack. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. The lights are on, but nobody's really at home. Okay? So, now, I want to go back because, see, this is how religious systems develop. And you get people that will kowtow to the people over them, and they want to climb the ladder of success too. James and John aren't the only ones that want to be at the top. Everyone wants to be at the top. So how do you get up to the top? You climb over everybody else. Whatever you can do to trip them up. That's why in the Christian world is that the leaders, when they start to fall, the people really rejoice because they get up higher on the ladder. That's why Christians kill the wounded. That's it. Why do Christians kill their wounded? Because they're trying to climb the Nicolaitan ladder of success. They want to get to the top. Yeshua hates it. He hates it. Ladies and gentlemen, question authority. Obey the word of Yahovah. Do not, if you find yourselves in a Nicolaitan hierarchy, get out of there. That is the word of Yeshua. He hates the deeds of the Nicolaitans, the doctrine of the Nicolaitans that they use to incarcerate people and enslave them and get them to do their will and not his will. He hates with a vengeance. See, he gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, pastors, teachers for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Messiah, till we all come in the fullness and stature of Messiah. If you want to be a prince in the kingdom, then you must minister. You must get underneath everyone else and raise them up. An apostle is the one that cleans the toilets if the toilets need to be cleaned. He's the one that washes the disciples' feet, which in this generation, there's no equivalent of washing feet. You know, we're not walking around in sandals on dirty roads, but we do have toilets that need to be cleaned. Apostles get the job done that needs to be done. They are not the ones that wear the three-piece suit and are the exalted positions, and everyone, apostle this and rabbi this and clergy that and the right reverend so-and-so this and that. No, that is Nicolaitanism. Those who want to be the one serving the king must get underneath and raise everyone up until we all walk in the fullness and stature of Messiah. And when we do, we will all be servants. And when we completely sell out, then we will be the doulos, the bond slaves of Yahovah. And that is to whom this book, the book of the Revelation, is written. I'd like to close in prayer. Yivarechecha Yahovah vayishmerecha. Yair Yahovah panav elecha v'chunecha. Yisa Yahovah panav elecha v'yisem lecha shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Sar Shalom. Yahovah bless you and keep you. Yahovah make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yahovah lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace in the name of Yeshua, the Messiah, the Prince of Peace.
Shalom, Torah fans. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Tap the subscription button and the bell icon. And I promise to update weekly with in-depth biblical research. Be sure to download the new MichaelRood.tv app for both mobile and home devices for even more commercial-free content.